All right, here they are in no particular order. So, what was it? It was early last year. We launched a product into Amazon Japan, and it was an unmitigated disaster. It was a product that we thought, it was in the kitchen and homewares, predominantly kitchen, and we thought it would go like gangbusters. And I hadn't been to Japan at that point, and so I didn't realize that nobody in Japan used anything like that, and I wasn't able to get that intel because I was not on the ground. So that was a massive mistake, not having the market intelligence that was required to see very, very clearly that the product I was trying to launch was destined to fail, was absolutely destined to fail, and they were never ever going to buy it. But that's market intelligence. So that's the first one, wrong intelligence for it. Next one was wrong positioning. So this I think you will find highly entertaining. I have tried to sell in the baby category because clearly, my lovely wife, I was going to say I've had babies, that would be a friggin' miracle. My lovely wife have had babies and I've helped to raise them. And so I thought I had some understanding about the nuances of babies and selling things in the baby category. Turns out I'm an imbecile and I don't know what the friggin' hellfire I'm talking about in that particular category, because there are tiny things that are left unsaid by ladies, but ladies know these things inherently that us guys just haven't got a frigging clue about. And so my customer avatar, the way I positioned the product was so bad. It was a baby product that in retrospect was aimed at guys selling it instead of ladies selling it, and it just was a shit fight and didn't work at all. So your customer avatar and getting your right positioning is very, very important. Next up, wrong budget. Back to money. So trying to launch a product that requires a budget that is greater than the budget that we've got is a recipe for failure. What do I mean by that? Well, let's suppose I'm trying to launch a product into, I don't know, this category here, okay? This one right here, this kids friggin' thing. So I need to think about my budget, but not just my budget for buying the product. That's all very well and good. But what about my budget for launching the product? Well, I've got to go and look at the SERPs, search engine results page, and I've got to figure out roughly how many of these things I've got to give away or get reviews for, or whatever else it is we're going to launch, what Amazon PPC I'm going to have to spend, etc., etc., etc. So I've got to kind of do a business plan, albeit a back of a napkin style business plan. And I didn't do that for one particular product I'm thinking about, and we just thought we'll have no problems launching in this particular category, and we very, very quickly realized that we were going to run out of money way before we would have been able to do a proper launch to get the product onto page one. So that was basically, we wasted all that money by not thinking it through. So if you've got a limited budget and you're going after a big category, let's say you want to try and sell vitamin C serum or protein powder or yoga mats or something crazy like that, then you need the budget to match the category. You need the money to match it. If you don't have it, it won't work. It won't work. Not unless you get very lucky. I mean, there's some instances, I shouldn't say it won't work. You can get lucky and shit can happen. You can get an influencer picking it up and that kind of crazy shit. But that's not something that's replicatable. Therefore, I don't like those. I'd much prefer to say you're better off going after products that you've got the budget to launch. What else? Poor negotiations with my supplier. That was something that I learned in the beginning of my journey. Overpaying for stock. And then that meant, of course, that I didn't have the money to market that stock properly, and I didn't have any wiggle room in the stock price to alter the pricing of it. So poor negotiations played a big part of that. You've got the AOE system, which is brilliant as far as product negotiation goes, but that's all based on all the screw ups I made. And last one, and this is something which applies to a lot of people, is a set and forget mentality to marketing, not just on Amazon, it could be friggin' anywhere, but to marketing and paid marketing specifically. Set and forget. So I'm going to tell you something which you're going to hate, but it's really important you figure this shit out. If you want to make money, not just on Amazon, but anywhere, it's massively important you figure this shit out. The first time you set up, let's say, a Facebook campaign to market your products on Amazon, you will not get it perfect. It will not be perfect. There's no way in hell you'll nail it first time. It's never happened to me, and I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've made shitloads of money doing affiliate marketing with Facebook and all sorts of crap, but it doesn't happen. Never happens. So if you set it up and then expect it just to work, you're going to be in for a Larry letdown situation. Better to treat it as you've set it up. Now you're going to get some data. Once you've got some data, 1 or 2 weeks, you're going to make changes based on the information that you're presented with. That is the better way of doing it. That's how pros approach marketing. Not set and forget. They approach it from the standpoint of the first couple of weeks we're getting data, and then we can optimize, and that's where we're going to start really making money, because it's in the optimization that you start making money. It's not in the setup. That's data collection. It's in the optimization where you'll start making lots and lots of money. So, who asked me that question? That was Merrick, our Channel 10 reporter. That's my 5 biggest mistakes on Amazon. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.